Hello, friends. I am so excited to come to you this week to talk about successfully running your parties. A lot of these tips are going to be instrumental, whether you do a Facebook party, you do a mystery hostess party, maybe it's a vendor event party, or even your own party that your customers are hosting for you. So, a couple of key things: make sure you get out those pens and paper, push pause, take some notes as we go along, because these are things that literally propelled my business from significant Cineseller for 2 years to now earning my third trip, Cinestar trip, okay? So it's very important. We've talked about the goal setting, and now we're talking about bookings and parties, because those are the next steps. Once you have your goals in place, you see, okay, I need to make X amount of dollars per week to hit the goals that I've set for myself. Well, just doing the same thing you do every day, posting and hoping, what we call posting and hoping and praying, is not going to help you hit those goals. You've got to be getting in front of new people. And there's lots of different ways you can do that. But this month we're talking about parties. So it's something that you can do from the comfort of your own home. You can do it while you're driving down the road. You can do it while you're on vacation. You can literally do it anywhere. But there are things that you need to be very intentional about when you are hosting your parties to maximize your efforts, okay? So one of the first things I like to do is I pre-set up the party. So the group is already established. I prefer Facebook parties. So that's what I'm going to kind of focus on. But these tips will work for any kind of party that you're doing. But I pre-set it up. I make it look all beautiful. I upload all the albums ahead of time because some people like to look through those photo albums. Some people you're going to find, they're like, give me the link, let me just order. And then you're going to find people that want to watch all the videos, know all the things, ask all the questions before they order. So I do the albums pre-set up because I want to be able to allow people, as they're joining the party group, to have that opportunity to peruse through the products, kind of take a peek if they don't know what SeneGence is, and just be a little prepared. So that is the first thing that I do. The second thing is, before anyone is invited to that group, I have the hostess jump in and I have her do a post. If she doesn't really know what to say, maybe she's helping you, she's never used the products, then you might write the post for her. But if you have customers who are using the products, they love the products, then just tell them to go with their heart. But I ask them to post a picture of themselves and why they love the products, and be very excited about the party in their post. And then once that's done, we pin it to the top, because we all know when we join a group, you see the very first thing. So I want, whether they accept the invite to that party day 1 or day 20, I want them to see their friend, because they are coming to this party to support their friend, not us. As much as we want to believe they're coming to support us, they're coming to support their friend. So having that pin post, I feel, is very important, because they see their friend supports and backs these products, and they see that their friend is excited. Okay, that's number 2. All right, the next thing is, when they start inviting their friends, you want to friend request them. I know people have mixed feelings about that. They feel like their personal Facebook is their personal life. But you guys, we are running social businesses, and it's time to get that out of your mind and become a social butterfly. Stop worrying about not wanting to friend people because you're posting about your kids or your family, because believe it or not, we are in the relationship business. So you need to be building relationships with these people. And you're not going to be able to do that when you hide behind your profile and you don't actually connect with them. Because I promise you, you're going to start seeing your customers or these people that you connect with in parties commenting on your Facebook profile photos, pictures of your kids, your dogs. And it's going to help you bridge a gap and actually build a relationship with them. So you need to be friend requesting everyone. Now, not everyone is going to accept that friend request, and we just have to get over that, because they're not in a business. We are. And so sometimes it's a little weird to them. They're like, I don't know this person. Who is this? But also, sometimes they have no idea who you are yet. So one of the things I do is partway through the party or through the end, once we've gotten in the DM, once we've had a conversation, or they've seen, my picture, they've seen my products, they've seen my videos, I'll undo that friend request and redo it, because now they know who I am and they're like, okay, this isn't just some weirdo sending me a friend request. This is Sally's friend that's the hostess. So they're more apt to accept that friend request. Okay, so right now we've got 3 steps so far. All right, the next thing is you want to pre-schedule all of your posts. So just like I tell my team, we pre-schedule our posts throughout the week in our beauty groups, because one, it just takes that stress off. It takes a little bit of that pressure. You don't have to worry about it every day. But the most important thing for your parties is it allows you to be very active and intentional with your efforts, interacting with your guests, commenting, replying, having fun banter back and forth. And you can put all your focus into that and some of these other tips I'm going to give you, versus trying to be like, oh, I got to schedule tomorrow's post. Oh my gosh, I forgot to schedule something for tonight. So make sure you pre-schedule everything. All right. Now, with our pre-scheduling, I am going to share a couple of boards with you guys that will give you some party formats that I have found either from other distributors. I've always put my own tweak on it, my spin on it, and that's something I definitely encourage you to do once you get these boards, is create a copy and then make it your own. Go put your face into every single post, photo, product, everything. Make your own videos, make your own boomerangs, make your own reels, whatever it is, just make it you. Because again, you're building that relationship and you're making those connections. All right, but as we're scheduling out this party, you want to have a couple of intentional interactive posts, because you're going to keep a notebook and you're going to write down people's responses, because these are going to help you when we learn to get in the DMs. So the first thing you want to do is something just fun and interactive, like guess how many lip syncs are in this, this picture. There's tons of those out there. If you don't have one, create your own. Throw all your lip syncs into a pile, into a pretty bowl, take a picture, and let them guess. And what I do on that one is someone's going to win shop credit. Because there we go. When someone wins $5 shop credit, who doesn't want to spend that free $5? Now, is everybody going to take it? No, that's okay. But it gives an opportunity for someone to make a purchase that may not have wanted to or thought about it just yet, because they earn that shop credit. The next one is going to be the color family. I know we've all seen it. You'll see it in the boards. But one of the things that's really important about the color family is you're learning what colors your guests like. You don't want to make recommendations of berries when their color family choice is coral. You don't want to make coral color suggestions when they're a neutral or a nude. So the color family helps you to identify what color family they are most interested in. Okay? Very, very important. Now, one of the things I personally do is I also give them a little kind of gift for participating on that post. I'll talk to you about that more when we train on the DMs. But that's going to get you valuable information. You're going to write down about your guests. You're going to know what color family they like, and you can write that down and then again follow up later. Okay, the other one is a doorbuster. So I have some doorbusters. So the first 5 guests get XYZ. So that's something that you can use to incentivize people to be the first to shop, because no one wants to be that person out there going, ooh, I don't know that I want to order. But then they see their friends start to order and they're like, okay, yeah, maybe I should go ahead and order. So I do a doorbuster. You guys, every single month we are getting free products from Synergence when we order. I have a whole shelf full of glosses over there that we got free when we got all those free glosses. Oh my gosh, I could do a free gloss with the first 5 purchases this month if I wanted to. What I personally do is a sample strip. They're gonna get a 5 gloss sample strip. The first 5 people that order, it's free with their order. You can order them in the back office. They're $1. And what a great item, because guess what? They're getting something on their face that they didn't have on their face before. And maybe they order their first collection, but they go with glossy. Now they see how amazing the tinted glosses are. okay? The next thing is I have people post a selfie, and I have a really fun one that I have like swatches all down my arm, and I'm like this, and I'm like, okay, it's time for you to post your selfie. And I give points for all of these interactive posts. They earn points, and someone's gonna earn a free gift at the end of the party for being the most interactive person. And so I'm incentivizing again for them to be interactive in the party. Give me the information I want. So not every post gets some points. I'm very strategic. The posts that I need information from them are the ones that get them points. And guess what the grand prize is? A sample pack. I mean, come on guys, a sample pack. They're gonna get a skincare strip, a climate control, and a resurfacer, and they're gonna fall in love. Oh, and a CCTM, okay? So I am taking points throughout this time to help them to be interactive. But on the selfie, what I do is I use that to make them a beauty profile. So what I'm doing at this point is I am using all of the information I've gathered from other interactive posts to make them a profile. Jess Chernikova shared with us a template at seminar, or maybe during March Madness, I can't remember. But you literally can go into Canva and search out some blank graphics and then literally plug in the same information on each profile. I have some set up where I plug in the CCTM, I plug in their 3 shadows, I plug in the mascara, I plug in their lip color and their gloss, and I keep it really simple. But some of the other interactive posts that I do is I ask them, are you skincare or makeup? Because if they're more skincare, I might target that profile to be a little more simple, but then add in climate control and resurfacer or something that's gonna target the needs that they have. Excuse me. Sorry. Another interactive post I do is if you're stranded on a desert island, what is that must-have cosmetic problem or product that you cannot live without? Again, I'm gathering data. Because if they say it's their sunscreen or their primer, you better believe their beauty profile is going to have their sunscreen and their primer in it. A lot of people say mascara. Some people say their Carmex or their chapstick. Well, guess what? They're going to get a recommendation of lip mask or a lip balm. So you guys see where I'm going. You're very intentional in what you do in these parties to gather information, to have very intentional conversations when we talk about the DMs in a couple of weeks. So keep them simple. That's where I want to wrap up is no longer, we talk about this in our beauty groups. No longer is the day where we sit and do a 30-minute full get ready with me every single day because nobody's watching for 30 minutes. They're watching about 5 minutes and they're out. Nobody has time. So you want to do little snippet videos to decide what products are you featuring in your party. Because we cannot cover all of skincare and all of the products. You're gonna overwhelm people, they're gonna shut down, and when someone's overwhelmed, they do nothing. So my party, I'd keep it at a core 4, keep it very simple. I kind of sprinkle in, oh, look at this. This is like what skincare can do for you, but I don't focus on those products. They're in the albums, so if someone wants to, ask about a product, they will. Another interactive post you can do is a scavenger hunt and have them find certain things or just maybe even make a wish list off of the albums and comment it or send it to you. So keep your videos short, keep your party short, keep it simple, keep it bite-sized so that people will retain the information that you're giving and sharing with them, make it valuable, and your homework for the week is to take the board samples that I provide to you. You are going to copy it and then make your own. Now that sounds overwhelming, but it's really not. You're not reinventing the whole wheel, but you're gonna take that, take out the stuff that I've done that you don't like, add in a few things that you feel are your personality, your style, add in photos of yourself, and you're gonna drop that board back into our coaching chat just so we can see what amazing work you've done. Maybe you ask for feedback and you can say, guys, I've never done one before. Here's my board. What feedback do you have for me? But I'm so excited. Jenny Lane gave you so much information about great tips for booking. Now we're gonna, and if you're doing your homework, you've gotten 3 parties booked. So now we're gonna create that board so that your parties are ready to go. And then next week, Jenny's gonna talk to you about coaching your hostess. And then I will follow it up with getting in those DMs and making those sales. Bye, guys.